Hi, my name is Rebecca, and I'm going to be taking you through RentalsCombined.net's website today. This is a short webinar that gives you an idea of what we're all about, and then we're going to jump onto the site and have a run through of the site itself. So let's get started. RentalsCombined.net started out because we saw a huge boom in the rental business. We saw that actually the property rental sector was the fastest growing sector in the travel industry today. It represents $100 billion of turnover per year in Europe and in the US, and that figure is just growing. So we wanted to get travel agents involved in the property rental market. However, historically, there's been barriers in the way of letting travel agents get involved in this sector. First of all, it's hard to know that what you see online even really exists. And then there's the question of financial protection. Are your clients protected if something should go wrong? But the big one is really quality assurance. How do you know that what you see in the photos is going to be what your clients experience upon arrival? So we set about creating secure rental accommodation for a global travel agent community. In doing so, we only work with professionally managed properties. We are now the largest consolidator of professionally managed properties. On top of that, we have an instant booking system with real-time calendars, and we threw in a 10% commission on top of all bookings. RentalsCombined.net started out in Europe, so we have a lot of inventory, a lot of apartments and villas in Europe. We've now moved to North America, and we're focusing on bringing more houses and apartments in this continent onto our website. We have a huge selection of product. We have everything from those kind of romantic getaways in the Caribbean to those fully serviced apartments in hot urban locations around North America. Our houses range from 1-star to 5-star, but remember, even those 1-star locations are managed by professional management companies. Now I'm going to talk a bit about the website, and you'll see this in more detail when we're on it. This is what we call our search results page. The great thing about this page is that all the information on all the properties is right there in front of you. You're not going to be opening up a ton of web tabs and getting lost in the process. This is our map view. The map view we created to really give you an understanding and a feel of what kind of environment your clients are going to be in. Not only does it have the location of the property where your clients will stay, but other properties as well, and it will give you information on restaurants and tourist attractions and transit locations. Now we're moving on to what really makes our website unique, and those are the sharing tool features. We put a lot of effort into ensuring that these tools would allow travel agents to stay in control of the booking process. We also have our favorites list. This allows you to compile a list of properties that you think your client will be interested in. Once the list is compiled, it's put into a PDF brochure that they can flip through. This again will include your logo and your travel specialist information and the information about the property. The great thing about our website too is that all the information, all your bookings, all your commissions, all your favorites lists are saved under what we call the dashboard. You can think of this as your personal filing system. To keep up to date on new properties and special deals, we have a Facebook site that you can follow. We also have a newsletter. You can sign up for it by emailing support@rentalscombined.net and let us know that you would like to be added to the newsletter. But now let's get onto the website itself and take a tour around. Here's the home page. If you're unsure if you have an account already, go and click on Login, click on Forgot Password, and enter your email address. If the system does not recognize your email address, it means you do not yet have an account with us. If you do have an account with us, simply click on Login, enter in your email and your password, and you'll be entered through to our site. You'll know that you're logged in because you'll see a little person icon next to your name, and this means you are logged in to your accounts. Also up here we have a Help tab where you can change the language. You can also change the currency of the properties you see. And we have a shortcut to our favorites list, and we'll get into that in a little more detail later on. This is the search bar. It's probably similar to many search bars you've used before. You can search by country, town, region. One unique feature though is that you can also search by attraction. So for example, if we put in Walt Disney World and do a search, it will bring up the properties closest to Walt Disney World. You'll see underneath the name of the location that there will be the distance from that attraction that you're looking for. Also, here is the apartment reference number. This is the number that you would jot down of an individual property if you wanted to look it up again. You can put this number straight into the search bar and it will take you straight to that property. But now let's do a regular search. I'm going to look up Paris, put in my dates, and here we have a flexible buy tab. This allows you to put a buffer of days on either side of your client's trip if they do have a flexible schedule. What this will do is pull more properties into your search. Now the number of guests and search. From here we'll go to the search results page. If you scroll down, properties that are unavailable will turn black and white and disappear from your viewing. At the top here we have that map view and your filters. And then up here we have the distance and star rating, so you can filter the properties by star rating or distance. Here's what we call the property card. It gives you an overview of the property at a quick glance. You have the number of people, the number of bedrooms, bathrooms, Wi-Fi, and general information like that. Up here we have a star rating. This one says similar to, and what that means is this property came to us without a star rating. We gave it a comparison with other properties and then gave it a rating. We'll also have the sum for the lump number of days and then it broken down underneath. You can find more details on the property under the amenities and the description. I will just give you a better understanding of the property. We also have the availability tab that gives you a quick glance of when the property is available. Again, that location, that detailed map, and of course the photos, which are large and big and clickable. But now I'm going to go over the sharing tools. First off, we have email. This will email the link to this property. So if someone clicks on it, it will bring them to the site and to this property. It's something that not all travel agents want to do, especially not with their clients, but if they're showing each other a property, you might choose to send an email this way. I'm going to stop that and move on to the next tool. And that is our favorites list. Now this allows you to compile a list of properties that you think your client will like. You simply click on the heart on the property. Here you can add to an existing list or you can start a new one. Here you would enter your client's details and their email. I know some travel agents like to put their email in here first so that the catalog gets delivered to them first and then they want to look over it before sending it on. You put in the date. Now I'm just going to find them here and then we'll continue on. There we go. And now I'm going to activate my list. As soon as it's activated, you will see a white bar at the top of your website. Now this means if I click on any more property hearts, they're going to be automatically added to that list for my client. So I'm going to go along, click some hearts before I go to the top and view my list. From here, it will take me to my list. I have the customer information on the left-hand side, a place for notes, and I'll show you where to do that in the dashboard. It's just a spot you can put references on your client in. For example, if they need to be near a bus, you could jot that down in there. And the dates. Here's the properties. If you don't like a property, you can just click it and click the little red X and it will disappear. Here's where you can add a note to your client, write a message that will be delivered along with that PDF catalog. Now I'm going to show you what they receive. This is what they will receive. It's a document full of different properties. You'll have your logo up here, your travel specialist information, and then the information of the properties. It gives a detailed description of the properties, how many bedrooms, the amenities. Down at the bottom here we have the photos, and then we have the map, and then it will continue on to the next property. So this is a great way of sharing many properties with your client. So now I'm going to go on to bookings. I'm back at the start here. You can continue on from the favorites list, but wherever you are, you click on View and Book, and this is how you continue on to the booking process. Here you'll see all the information that you've already seen on the search results page, just in a larger format. And then you'll also have the price tag. Sometimes you'll get two different currencies, and that's because you'll have the currency that the property management company works with, and then the currency that you're dealing in. One thing to note is down at the bottom here is where you'll find any extra costs, cancellation policy, and the terms and references. And because we work with many different property management companies, these will vary, so you should check them out. Also, setting up the payments for the extra costs will be something that your client will arrange with the property management company, and that's usually done upon arrival. So that's usually when they pay those extra costs. And that's again if they have extra costs. And again, that depends on the property management company. So you do need to check that out and that information out. Now we're at the booking page. Here you can choose how you want your documents delivered. If you want those travel vouchers sent directly to you and your client, or if you would like them sent to you first and you want to forward them on to your client. From here you fill in your client's details. You have their name, email address, pick their location, and continue on. One of the great things about the site is there's lots of stops and checks to confirm that your information is correct. From there you'll have your dates, and you can choose the currency in which you're paying. Click I've read terms and conditions, and again continue on. From here you'll be asked to pick your method of payment. So pick whatever card you're using, click on it, and then this process is very similar to many processes you've had. You'd enter your card information here. And again, there's one more step after this where it's just going to make you confirm that information. Once you've made your booking, those documents will be sent either to you and your client, or to you and you will forward them on to your client. So now you've made that booking, and all of a sudden your client has lost one of their travel documents. Well, the great thing is that we have our dashboard, and here you can find everything from your commissions to your favorites list to those bookings. And you can find the travel documents underneath bookings, or you can find them underneath the travel documents. In the bookings here, unfortunately mine is empty because I don't want to book on the live site yet. You can find your bookings. You can click on the little printer icon here and download your booking and commission information as a spreadsheet. You can also get to your travel documents via the Travel Documents tab. Enter the person's name, email, booking number, and it will pull up your booking information. Here you click on the travel documents, select whatever travel document you need, and email it off. Also, we have our favorites list here. So this is where you can find those favorites lists. You can edit them, add those little reference notes. You could also repurpose a list. If you had a list that was already created for a client going to Maui, and then another client was going there, you could repurpose that list, put in their email, and update it. You can activate a list. Again, that white bar will appear at the top of the screen, and add to it, or you can simply go and view the list. Here is the profile. Now this is where you add your contact details. And this will be different depending on if you are an agent that's been added by an agency or if you are an agency. If you are an agent that's been added by an agency, you will have your contact details and your password settings, and that's it. If you are an agency, you will also have your company details, and this is where you find the logo upload. So that's very important to note. You'll also find your banking information, and this is how you receive your commissions, and then a place where you can add new users. So here you'd enter their name and their email address, add the user, and they'll receive an email prompting them to set up their account. Again, it's very important to add those contact details because they will be on the information that is sent out from this website. Here is our marketing kit. Now it's full of beautiful non-branded marketing material that you can use to let your clients know that you do property rentals. We also have some videos that you can download. If you want to find them on YouTube and share them, you just go to RentalsCombined.net and we have our videos there. You can copy and paste the URL and put them into your social media. Down here we have our referral program. If you copy and paste this and put this into your Facebook, if someone clicks on it, we put a link between them and you. And if they make a booking, you earn a 10% commission. Now I'm going to jump to the top of the page here and show you our help button. Here you can find frequently asked questions and also a video page. So here you'll find short videos on how to do property searches or those favorites lists. If you still need help, give us an email. You can find that under the Contact Us button, or give us a phone call and we'll do our best to make sure that we help you out. So thank you very much for watching our webinar. If you do have any questions, please reach out to us. Again, it's support@rentalscombined.net.